I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at Smithy TV in downtown Toronto. Hi, I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto with filmmakers FRASER, Neil, and Chris for the Chaperone 3D. How does it feel to have your film at TIFF?
It's very exciting. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's great. Just got in last night, so we're ready to kick things off.
Awesome.
Very excited to be here, and can't wait to see some movies and see what the result of our movie is.
Great. What was your inspiration behind the making of the film?
Well, it's a true story, and it's a story that my father told all the time, like around the dinner table. And it's a story of one of his school teachers. He wasn't there at the time, but he tells it so passionately that you feel like he was there. And it's the story of how this school teacher was chaperoning a school dance in the early 1970s. And he had like maybe 100 kids under his charge. And this is prior to the days where they had, like a school teacher at every single door. Mm-hmm. And what happened was he had a big group of bikers crash the dance. And prior to this, all the kids just knew him as, just a really, nice teacher, really cool guy, great basketball player. But they had no idea he was, total badass. And he ended up beating up all the bikers. So the story is he recounts how he methodically beat up all these guys.
Wow.
It also takes place in the 70s, so it's got like a 70s exploitation film vibe to it, which is also one of the big inspirations, through the music and the aesthetics and stuff like that. So.
Cool.
Well, my inspiration was mainly for the 3D. I've been wanting to make a 3D movie for a long time, and this was just a great opportunity to take some great animation and make it 3D.
Great. How did the three of you meet and start working together?
We all met in the same program. We went to Concordia together, and we were in communications, and we were all in the same video class. We just started making projects together and had a really good working relationship, and everyone seemed to enjoy the stuff we made, so we've just kept at it.
And why 3D?
I think initially what attracted me to it was I just really I didn't feel like anybody else was doing 3D stuff on sort of a more amateur level or a non-professional level, and I thought it would be a really great opportunity to have us buckle down. It was Chris that did all the 3D work, but just sort of force ourselves to commit to doing something 3D because we didn't feel like anybody else was doing it at just in their basement.
Cool, sort of independent 3D. Everything's like James Cameron or so.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, we just wanted to make something really awesome, and 3D was the way to go.
Cool. And tell me a little bit about the artistic process, how many drawings you had to do, and what it was like each step of the way.
Well, we calculated, I think it was 11 or 10,000 hand drawings.
It's hard to count because we have huge stacks of drawings, and so the way we've just been calculating is we have imagine the 500 printouts that you just pick up from the store, so we just sort of match that with, but a lot of the papers have 3 or 4 characters on it or whatever, so at least the process is it's lots of rotoscoping. Rotoscoping is when you trace over, you film someone and you trace over the contours of the body or whatever lines. You use that as the inspiration for the drawings, and so we mostly adhered to that, and then we mix characters up a little bit too, the way their hair looked and whatever. So it wasn't strictly rotoscoping, and but it's really really time consuming work because we printed everything out and we drew everything by hand. So and that takes a very long time, especially if you're not doing a rush job. And so the amount of pens that we ran out of, and none of us have any background in animation.
We just freestyled it, made it up as we went along, and we did I think 11,000 hand drawings. I built puppets for it. There's half dozen miniature sets. There's a lot going on. Yeah,
we choreographed. We had kung fu fight choreographers, and we choreographed stuff for months and months on end, and that was all live action, and we practically did sort of the base of what could be a feature-length kung fu movie, and that it's cut down to a trailer for this short as well. So
wow.
Yeah, well, I guess the biggest challenge for me with 3D was taking all these 2D animations and making them come to life in a 3D world, but I think it all came together great.
Great. And where's the best place to find out more information on each of you and on the film online?
You can go to thoroughbread.ca. Bread is spelled B-R-E-A-D, like a slice of bread. Thoroughbread.ca. You can find everything there.
Great. Thank you so much. Congratulations, and have an amazing time at TIFF.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Guys. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto.